Hello, everyone, and welcome to Scrapbook Live for October of 2025. I am here with my bestie Allison, and we are going to be creating today using some fabulous kits from the Scrap Room.
Yes.
We both have a Flavors of the Month kit, and we've added on the extra embellishment kit because a few more fun things to play with are more fun things to play with.
Like
And we were going to be showing you the kits, and then we're going to be diving in and creating with the kits. And along the way, we'll talk about our load challenge that we have going on this month. Oh, I forgot to hang up my ghosties. They're so cute.
oh,
I'll have to do that.
me too moment.
I just looked and on the camera I saw. But yeah, we're going to be talking about the challenge that we have going on within the Scrap Happy community. If that is not something that you're aware of at this point, you can find us at scraphappy.org and you'll find links to join the community there. That's the only way to get in on this slow challenge is to be part of our community because this one is made by our members for our members, and that makes it really special. And yeah, so should we show the kits and then we'll talk about
Yeah.
everything? Okay, here we go. So my flavors of the month from the Scrap Room, and if anybody's looking for the kits, check them out at
Want to
scrap-room.com.
flip my camera?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip your camera too. Show you all the good things. Let's see, we're gonna remove the spotlight here and put on your other one here. Perfect. Yeah, so in the kit, we've got instructions. You get a little coffee sampler packet, little yummy sampler. October flavor is caramel apple. Yummy, yummy. Caramel apple. I have had that one. It's
Did you
actually
get
really...
caramel apple?
No, I got the September one because they didn't have it
Okay.
yet. So that happens once in a while. You didn't see how subtle I was being, just showing the coffee, but the wrong label. Anyways, within the kits, there's actually four mini kits, and you also get add-on things. So there's a freaky fast formula that you can use to put together a quick page. There is a sketch, and both Allison and I are loving on this sketch this month.
Yeah.
It looks great, so I'm into that. And then there is a fabulous cut file, which if I was better at my technology, this would be on my desk today so I could use it. I didn't need the words, but the little pumpkin things, you guys will see. You guys will see. Alice, get your act together, learn how to use the tech, right? You own it. Anyways, let's have a look at what's in the kits. The first one is Bella Boulevard. Love grows here. So let's check that one out first. So I had a little peek in the kit. Allison, did you have a peek?
Maybe once or twice. Yes.
I did have a peek, and then I just wanted to know if they had like a certain type of photo so that I could use it for my page, which we'll get into after. But yes, they did, so I was happy. So with the kits, you get some embellishments included. There are 3 sheets of pattern paper and then 2 sheets of cardstock. In this case, it's this beautiful blue sheet, so I like that. It's called Blueberry. There you go. Blueberry blue cardstock. And then I've got 3 sheets of this. So the first one has all of the words on it. Family, fun, memories, remember, home, sweet home, cherish, forever. The back is an orange stripe. These are cute little flowers, actually. So this paper
Mhm.
actually looks like almost like a minty teal color. And then the little flowers. Yeah, I could almost see them as little eggs.
Oh,
And now that I've said that, my brain can't stop seeing that. Like
only
awkwardly,
only you, Miss Chicken Obsessed.
right? Right now, my young chickens, the ones we hatched for Easter, are just starting to lay eggs. So their eggs are so little and cute, you guys. Like, it's
Aw.
adorable. Their first eggs are always really tiny and so cute. And then we have yellow with the same kind of floral pattern, but monochromatic. Ooh, and nice multicolored plaid. It is a lot of colors, but
It
very,
is bright.
thankfully it has quite a lot of white in it. I think that saves this a lot, but
Yeah.
still a lot. And then there is a blue with tiny little flecks of blue polka dots on it. And then the paper. Oh, well, I like this. It's really fun colors. I do wish that this one had the pink on the background. Wouldn't that be nice, especially with the blue paper?
Yeah.
Just saying, I would have liked it.
Let's see what we have in our embellishment kit.
Then we would have missed out on the fabulous plaid, and that's a better choice. So just, they know. When they're putting this together, they know. Okay, so what is in this embellishment pack?
It's a
Ooh.
lot.
So it says that we have a mixture of icon and word ephemera.
Okay. I have a refrigerator in mine.
Do you?
I don't know how I'm going to ever use a refrigerator,
You're
but
gonna pop that in the mail and oh, I got one too. I'm like, you're gonna pop that in the mail and send it to the woman that has the refrigeration tax.
well, yes, that's true.
Oh, and look at the keys, new cars, new houses. I do happen to
Yeah,
have
I
a
have
new
those too.
house picture that I'm waiting to scrapbook.
Oh, there's a bunch of houses in mine, so there you go. Did you
Oh,
get
there's a
houses?
washer or a washing machine. Oh, this is kind of fun. Like scrapbooking, like stuff about your life. There's a cute little car. Look at all the flowers.
Mm-hmm.
The back. That's what it was like when we were shopping for flowers for the wedding.
Well, I can use these houses to tell the story of Paige's new house for her
Right.
roommates, and yeah, that could be fun.
That's fun. Oh, and the cute little houses on the street. Okay, this is really, really cute. What a cute set. Okay, I liked the paper, but I really like these embellishments. Oh, they show up way better on the blue like you did. So.
Oh, and we have extras. Right.
Right. And then we have add-on embellishments. So in the add-on embellishments, this is an add-on kit that you can get from the scrap room. And it's just a few more things. And in the few more things, we get the full 12 by 12 sticker sheet.
I
Ooh.
like the alpha set.
We got some alphas. You've got some great border pieces, the little flowers. I like the little word tiles and yeah, I like a few little embellishments and stuff. Quite like that.
See, I peeked at the papers, but I didn't peek at all the embellishments, and now
Mhm.
I'm thinking that I should have printed different photos, but
Do you
too
do you
late.
like this kit more now that we've kind of really dug into it and looked at it? Because I actually really like it a lot more now.
Yeah, I like it more now that I've seen the extra embellishment. I'm still not sure how I'm going to use a refrigerator, but mine's on its last legs, so maybe.
And and like Bella Boulevard is very like it's a young vibe kind of company, right? Like it has
Yeah,
vibes. Like it's like
it's a little
not
bit like
quite
Doodlebug,
not
bright.
quite Doodlebug, but it's like, just above that. If I think of Doodlebug for little kids, I think of this for like preteens.
Yeah, yeah, it's Debbie's right. Fridge can go with baking and cooking, and you're absolutely right. And I did have an icon that had an umbrella, an apron. So
Well, and that fridge, honestly, even if you're not using it as a fridge, it would make a really good base for a cluster. Like
oh yeah, for
a
sure.
really solid like cluster base, right? So let's see. I like this plaid paper the most, so I'm gonna put that on the top of the pile when I put it back in my kit. That's what I try to do is put one of my favorite ones up on top. And that way when I'm looking through stuff, I'm like, ooh, that's paper's nice. So it draws me into the kits. Okay. Next up, the next kit, definitely a different vibe in this next one. It is from Echo Park and it is called Ghosts and Goblins.
Yeah, this
So
is one of those kits that I will struggle to use because I don't do Halloween very much.
I am going to a haunted house type thing tonight.
Yes, you did
So
say
it is
that.
like 24 hours too soon.
And my 16-year-old is planning to go to Fright Nights down at the P&E. So but she won't take photos, and even if she does, she doesn't send them to me. So
These kids, were they not trained right? Come on, from
no.
birth, send mom the photos. It's like you've been a scrapbooker as long as I have, I think, right? Did you start
Hmm.
like 20 some years ago?
Something
It's
like
actually
that.
getting scary because like I'm getting closer to 30 years than 20 years. And like that's like, whoa.
Right. All
Right?
right, let's dive into this kit.
Okay. Um, Ghosts and Goblins, you get the whole 12 by 12 sticker sheet with all of the fun stuff. Now, I like that there's owls in here. That's really cute. That's you don't get that all the time, but I thought that was a really cute addition. You got the black cats. That skeleton, he has like a little banner that says Happy Halloween. That's pretty cute. So it's pretty cutesy and with like adorable little ghosts. Now, we do have a load challenge going on for Ghostbusters, and I think, I think those are gonna be pretty good. I like the little word stickers and stuff too. Something interesting about Halloween colors though. Like who decided purple, green, and orange?
Oh, right. I'm not sure.
Should that be a discussion? Like, can we go
I
back to the
mean,
drawing board?
I get the green and the orange because that's pumpkins, but the purple, yeah, I don't know.
Mm. Christmas.
We just make sure everyone's muted. We're getting some
Yeah, we are
interference.
getting it. I just heard something, so let me have a look. There we go. Stuff happens. Okay, and so yes, there is a nice stripe paper on the back of these fabulous ghosts. Like they're so cute. It's like ghosts and spider webs, which, I guess they're both like Halloween things. I don't see any spider webs on this sheet though. Darn. Anyways, that's really great. There's a nice green stripe paper. There is a fabulous stars and confetti type paper. And then we have a great purple. Oh, I actually really like this purple paper a lot. And on the back, oh yeah, there we go. We've got some spider web and
Now, I
stripe
will say that I can use all of these.
without Halloween.
Well, to scrapbook like anything. It doesn't
Yeah.
have to be Halloween.
Yeah. Well, and even like I would say that this one, like the orange doesn't feel extra orangey. It feels more almost reds, which takes it a little less Halloween, even on the striped paper, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, it's like a burnt orange.
Yeah. But yeah, I like that. We've got some cardstock. They've gone with Cartabella cardstock for this, and it's black.
It is black.
Like, what am I supposed to say? Something else? I don't think, but yeah, very cute, thematic with all the little ghosties. Now, in the bonus add-ons, because all of that stuff was the included stuff. In the bonus add-ons, we've got some die cuts. So,
Oh, you
uh,
need this one. I don't know if you have it, but you need it for tonight.
when it's dark and moonlit night, shadows dance, and eerie light goes and goblins room to the street. Halloween's magic feels. Oh my goodness. I am so scared that I am going to get so scared tonight. Like, my brother says it's not as scary as like the Deadmonton. We're going to some kind of thing called Dark. I think it's down at the Fort Edmonton Park or something. I don't know. He picked up tickets and he's like, you should come and we're gonna decorate his yard for Halloween. And he goes all out, y'all. It's like all out, all out. I showed you some pictures, right, Allison?
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
That is quite the display.
He bought a 20 by 20 event tent to stick in his yard. And he had to get the people to come out and do like the mark where the utilities were because the posts to like anchor this tent down because it's a big event tent, not just like something you set up for a weekend thing. are 3 feet long. So
Oh my
have his
goodness.
utilities marked. I'm like,
Yeah, you don't want to puncture any pipes setting
maybe
that
you're
up.
taking this a little too far. Um, so we've got all kinds of cute little sayings. I've got a little pumpkin. I've got one that says, "Pumpkins glow and witches take flight. Spooky sights abound on Halloween night." So it's cute. Just tricks, no treat. Oh no. Oh, it says no tricks, just treats. Read that backwards. Yeah. Did you ever do any Halloween tricking?
No.
Yeah, I kind of thought you're giddy.
Well, okay, so I grew up a lot of my life there was kind of no Halloween. It wasn't
Hmm.
until well, I was gonna say it wasn't until we moved to Canada, but it wasn't even until like the second or third year living in Canada that we kind of understood that Halloween involved trick or treating and costumes and stuff.
And
Um,
candy? I think
and
as a kid, I would
candy.
have caught on to that part fast.
Yeah, but then by that time I'm in Prince George, and typically we'd had our first snowfall by October 31st. So trick or treating was a full on thing. It
Yeah.
was a commitment, put it that way. So I don't know. I just no, I never really got into it.
Wasn't your thing. I
Jackie's asking, what does the color wheel say about purple if you already have green and orange? It's a very good question.
I think that those would all be like, what do they call it? Like tertiary colors, like when they're like the three that are across each other. Is that right? I don't know. You made the
Well, I
color
guess it's a triadic color scheme.
triadic. Thank you. Uh, yeah. Okay, so we have here.
Oh, okay. Christine has a really good question. Sorry, I have to
Oh,
interrupt.
oh,
Hi,
Christine.
I've been scrapping our Ireland Game of Thrones studio tour, having a hard time finding embellishments for castles and dragons that are not cartoonish. Any ideas where I could find some? I'm going to go out on a limb and say Simply Stated might have some fabulous dragons. Don't know about the castles,
Mhm.
but they seem to me to be the type of company that would do quite realistic dragons and things.
Mhm.
There might even be a scrapbook company or a paper company that has a Game of Thrones line. Like you get the Harry Potter line, so there might be a Game of
Yeah, like
Thrones.
Paper House Productions would be the
Yeah,
company that I would look to for something like that. Because
yeah.
Paper House could potentially have. Debbie says, I just looked there, no dragons, yes,
Uh,
castles. Yeah, simply stated design. So you might not have like the some of the castle. Well, maybe the castle. Yeah, yeah.
um, yeah. And it might be even worth contacting Chantel about doing a custom line for some dragons or castles and things.
Yeah, Christine, she simply stated design is Chantel. She used to be part of Treasured Memories in the city. And yeah, and so now she does her own paper line and stuff. And she does some events and things in the city too. So by the
And
city, I mean
yes,
Edmonton's. Christine's a local.
I did make that assumption. And Mary, yes, this is Pink Fresh. So this is Paige
Yeah.
Evans' new line with Pink Fresh.
So excited. So
I
this is Pink
know.
Fresh, Paige Evans, Lovely Lane. And yeah, that was exactly what I said too, is Pink Fresh papers. So a Pink Fresh collection. They said,
Yeah, so hopefully this means good things.
right, because they took out their scrapbooking stuff and now here we go. So I like this first page. Good job, Paige. I think it's very cute. I like the colors.
She always does a good job.
Right. Wow, this must feel weird for you. All we need is a Marley in the group, and we've mentioned, all your daughters then, Allison, Paige, and Christine.
Very rarely is there a Marley in the group.
So this one looks like wallpaper.
It does. I know. I was thinking that.
Very cute.
No,
This
thank
one
you.
also has a
Bye.
pretty wallpapery vibe. That's fun. And there's bows in here, and I rocked those bows last
Oh,
time.
you did. I still have a whole packet of bows.
And then we have a nice plaid. This is
I like
interesting.
this.
Yeah,
Kind of fun.
it's done really different. Like in the intersections, all of the little things are different colors than what you might.
Hmm.
So, so she must have visited some old house and got inspired by some wallpapers, right? Like,
Yeah, you think so.
is this the vibe you're getting? Because this is what I'm feeling. Like these are little arrows, I guess, but
The
I'm
collection's called Lovely Lane, so maybe.
maybe maybe there's like a little Victorian house down the street or something that she's
Maybe.
drawing inspiration.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, so a wreath. The wreath I think is like understated compared to everything else in this kit. It feels like there's less colors and it's like less stuff. Like I'm actually
I,
surprised because
I
I'm
actually really want to see what the rest of the papers in this line look like.
like, what else is in here? I always say this saves me money because I didn't go out and buy the kits, but there have been times
Yeah.
where that doesn't work. I got 2 sheets of white cardstock in the My Colors by Photoplay collection. That's the kind of cardstock I got. So in here we've got a mixture of floral heart. Are you off? Bye. Mixture of floral and heart, star ephemera, varies, some enamel shape. So I got some cute little pink hearts for enamel shape.
Oh, I just got dots,
Ah.
which I am not upset about at all because you know me and enamel dots.
I don't know that you said no to an enamel dot. Okay, some cute little pieces. Cute little pieces.
Hmm.
So, yeah, they're like fat hearts and they're like the equal kind of stars. They kind of,
Yeah. Chunky hearts.
yeah, I don't know what you call that shape of a star. You know, how, like there's different shapes of stars. This one isn't my favorite. I'm just saying.
Oh, I like those stars.
I am judgy about the stars, and that's not my favorite shape of a star. I like
I had never thought about like having a favorite shape
Oh
of
yeah, well I
star.
had wanted to buy like a star punch at one time, and all I could find were ones like this, and I was like, no,
Hmm.
I won't use that on all my pages. Anyways, like weird little quirks. Yes, I have some. In my add-on embellishments, we have a half pack of the Pink Fresh sticker sheets. So, did
Oh, we
you?
have the same.
We got the same ones. Okay. So there's little sayings like cozy corners and quiet mornings. Okay, that literally sums up my life. On all of the really good days, I have enough time to sit on the couch and I got this cute little light behind me now, and I sit there, and then if Joe's going to work, he brings his dog over and he cuddles up on my lap, and I have coffee, and I tell you, that is a perfect little joy when I get
Sounds
to
like a good day.
that. Uh, feeling deeply, living fully, safe in my softness, made with love and laughter. Cozy is a feeling. I'm gonna say I probably would never use a thing that says safe in my softness.
No,
But, I would
you
cut
could
up
just,
that little flower and use it or
yeah, you could just
hide
cut
part
off
of
the
that
top.
underneath in a layer.
Exactly.
Anyways, this paper is very lovely. Lovely Lane, was that what it's called? There you go. So it has the
Yeah.
right name. So fun to see Pink Fresh papers. Their papers and their products, I just love the quality of them too. So, and then we've got one left. I'm going to tell you, I really like this one.
I know you do.
I really like this one. It is a Simple Stories, a Simple Vintage Autumn Breeze collection. Here's the little embellishments. But look at this first paper. It's like, it's all done for me. All I have to do is like cut this out a little bit and sneak a picture in right there. You just know
There
that's
you
exactly
go.
what I would do.
It's gonna be a fast page today, is what I'm hearing.
It's like, y'all, I'm done. And Then we've got some pumpkins all over the back. Like they're super detailed and really, really pretty. Very vintagey. I love these simple vintage collections. Seriously. After their first one and then they started doing more, I'm like, yes, yes, I'm here for them all. Thank you, keep coming. These pumpkins are beautiful. I picked up pumpkins the other day. I'm hoping that they're going to make it all the way to Halloween so we can carve them. I have them in my garage so they don't get frozen and ruined. And we got just a green plaid on the back. It's a diagonal plaid.
Hmm.
And then we have a more like rusty colored plaid on the other one. And that's fun. It's like ticket paper with lots of little flowers and acorns and are those not
Pink cones.
pine cones, not acorns, sorry. There is a difference. I
I
know.
was looking for the acorns. I'm like, I don't see any acorns. Hmm.
I'm like, I should know. And then we got two sheets of this burnt red paper. It's Cardabella cardstock. So,
Kathy, this is Simple Stories.
hmm
They're Simple Vintage Autumn Breeze.
hmm yeah, beautiful. Simple vintage autumn breeze. I'm here for it. So, with papers like this that are like this big thing that's all like done for you, do you like papers like that, or would you be like, oh, this backside is really great?
It kind of depends. I'm not a fan of the backside, so I would definitely use the front side. But I don't know. I might like actually, this sounds horrible, but I might cut it apart.
Ooh, no, that's exciting. That's exciting. Okay, well, in this pack included with this, we have um mixture of bits, ephemera, and foam stickers, and some brads. So like we got a little bit of everything. So these are the foam stickers I have. I have the word autumn
I have
falling for you, it
harvest.
says. Cute.
Yep,
Uh,
there's no glare on it. That's mine. Sweater weather and harvest.
harvest. Oh,
Okay,
see?
my little enamel shapes. I don't know if you'll be able to see. That middle one is a little hedgehog.
Is it a hedgehog? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's really cute.
Right?
I'd be like, okay, sorry, I can't use that. It's going in my Calvin ball pile.
Right? I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I don't have the hedgehog. I did not get that. There's actually a couple of rocking chairs on a porch on this one, and there's a white.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So I don't have rocking chairs on a porch, but I did set a porch swing up out in my rose garden and the garden swing. Oh, I'm loving
Mar
it.
Marcia knows you so well.
Marcia said, I saw that first Simple Stories paper in a store and immediately thought Alice would cut around that cluster and slip a photo. Like, do you
Busted.
have a thing? Apparently, I have a thing. And looking back, I've had that thing forever. Before all those papers were even like that, I was doing it on like other little things, just like, I'm just gonna cut this and lift this. I think the moment one of those little craft knives, and I like to call mine a scalpel, so I feel like a doctor. I'm the scrapbook doctor. But as soon as I took one of those craft knives, it just felt comfortable in my hand. Like I liked cutting with it right from the beginning. So
I got an I got a new craft knife and it does feel like a scalpel.
oh, oh, see, I need better tools. I don't even have a good one. But yeah, we got some stickers or rub-ons, I should say. So in our add-on embellishments, we got half a pack of the rub-ons. It looks like we got different ones.
Yeah.
I did not get acorns, but I got pine cones.
I
And
didn't
I
get
got this
acorns either.
cutest little squirrel that is
Aw.
so cute.
I have a
Oh my
fox.
goodness. I don't have any sweet. Oh, he's adorable
He's
too.
adorable, right?
I don't have any really sweet squirrel stories from the summer, which is really sad. But I have some not sweet ones, so I don't think that works. I'll keep them to myself. But yeah, oh, this collection is so beautiful, you guys. So beautiful. Okay, but that leaves us asking like what we're scrapbooking today. So it is load right now. What do you call this? This it's like a spice thing. Like I don't remember what it's called. Does
Oh,
anyone?
that's star anise.
Thank you.
And
So
it
we have
is goes in like mulled wine and stuff.
right. It's like part of that pumpkin spice and everything nice.
Yeah.
Got the whole vibes. Okay, so we have a load challenge going on right now. We are doing our load that is inspired by the Ghostbusters. Oh my gosh, where did the image go? Why did they disappear? I did not take it out of here. I literally don't even know how to take it out of here.
Maybe you have ghosts.
Right? I just don't even know how it would have disappeared. Sometimes I just don't understand. Um, okay. Here we go. This is
There
what
it
we're
is.
doing right now. We are doing Load Busters. It is our Load a Day challenge inspired by the Ghostbusters. Now, I'm going to tell you, when I watched back Ghostbusters, I'm like, oh yeah, I knew there was questionable things in it. And there were. We picked it anyway, people. It's a classic. It's from 1984. It is so old that we just let those things live where they lived. But there was also so many funny things, like just little things that I just didn't remember from watching Ghostbusters back when I was younger. Now, I've watched it as an adult, but also, yeah, oh my gosh. So I really enjoyed watching this back. Seeing the different things that we turned into prompts for this, so fun. So that's been fantastic. And okay, so I swear I did not make this go away. But it's not here. Yeah, it's here now, but okay. Gremlins. Huh. There's some ghosties messing with me. But today we are talking about, I know each day of the week we're actually doing a different theme. So one day of the week is about iconic moments from the film. One day is about the featured extras. We had a day that's all about quotes. And today is all about Ghostbusters. So each of these Saturdays this month, we're going to be featuring a different one of the Ghostbusters. And today we're starting with Dr. Peter Venkman. And he, so that led us to our story and technique prompts for the day. And, he's a scientist who is not a very serious scientist. And, he also finds himself collecting mucus and cracking a lot of jokes. Tell a funny quip that you have said or heard. And then Dr. Venkman tests the male and female volunteers on their ESP by using flashcards with the symbols of a star, circle, and wavy line. Use these shapes on your page. So stars, circles, wavy lines. Got it. I think we're good. So what has made its way to what you're gonna work on? Did you start yourself with a quote or a quip of some kind?
Um, Not entirely. I have, okay, this is just a me thing. I have real trouble with those types of prompts because I generally don't remember funny quotes and quips. They just go in one ear, out the other. They don't retain in my brain.
Okay.
Um, I don't think I don't think what I'm going to scrapbook is even, I can't even massage it into a story prompt or anything like that. So it's just going to be a layout.
Okay.
But I have photos from our weekend music festival called Harvest Fest. And the Friday night was Walk Off the Earth.
Hmm.
And I was thinking that my title is going to be Worth the Price of Admission. And now it's not a funny quip or quote, but I don't know. It's a saying.
The saying? I think that counts. It totally counts. I think, you just have to like let it flow. Just accept it for what it is. It's all
Right.
good. that sounds like even if it's not like nailing it with the hammer on the head, it's like prompt adjacent. It's all good.
There we go. Prompt adjacent.
Prompt adjacent.
Considering this is the very first layout I'm making in October, it's a win.
It's the fourth. Of course, this is early. And yeah, like you might not have been doing all the load days, but I did. So, between us, we're doing good.
What are you
Between
going to?
Okay, well, when I thought about a saying, and I don't think I've scrapbooked this saying before, but even if I did, I have a different storyline. So the words I thought of doing are, what do you expect? Pumpkin juice? It was just a saying that hit just right for us in Harry Potter. So in the one Harry Potter, he breaks his arm and then the one teacher fixes it, except like he loses all the bones in his arm, and Madame Pomfrey has to give him Skele-Gro to grow his bones back. Harry Potter scene. And he drinks some of it and he spits it out. And she turns to him and just with this very like prim and proper, what do you expect? Pumpkin juice? Like I did that so badly. Um, but like it just cracked us up. And I've heard my husband say it a couple times. What do you expect? Pumpkin juice? And like he's not the kind that does movie quotes. And so that made it super funny. And so then I latched onto it because he had said it. And now it's just a thing. It lives rent free in my brain, as they say. But thinking of pumpkins, I actually thought, um, trying to kind of like lean into that saying, what do you expect? Pumpkin juice. I know that through the years, like I could have gone back even more but I would have had to dig a little harder. But I have all of these pictures of Joe pulling the guts out of pumpkins. And like hamming it up for the
So
camera
cute.
and like posing with his pumpkins, and I just thought that would be super cute. I could use some of that Halloween kind of stuff even though I didn't feel like I had Halloween photos from this year. I have obviously many Halloween type photos that I can use, and yeah, I thought that would be really fun. I think I'm gonna use like the Bella Boulevard kit actually. Is that Bella? No, no, no. It wasn't Bella. It
No, the
was
Echo Park, the
Echo Park.
Halloween
Yeah,
one. Oh,
yeah, the
fun.
Halloween one.
Okay.
I was like, I think that's gonna be great because it has a bunch of pumpkins in it, so that I can use those for some extra embellishments. And yeah,
Okay. So I think I'm going to use the simple stories mostly because
it's
I
so
really want to
beautiful.
use this harvest because it was called Harvest Festival. So
Harvest Festival, and you got the right word and everything. That's perfect.
yeah,
Okay,
I think that's what
wonderful.
I'm going to do.
Great. And I think like at the end, if possible, I don't know if we're gonna run out of time because we might, because I've talked plenty. I can't help myself sometimes, but um yeah, maybe we'll make a little card at the end because
Well,
today
it
happens
is
to
World
be
Card Making
World
Day.
Card Making Day. So it would be good if we made a little card or something.
I think so. So we're just going to have to scrap fast, everyone.
Uh April, it's totally open. They should just sign up for the emails. So, April's asking if Scrapbook Live is open to other people. It is open to people and they can sign up here. So that's scrap happy, I have to spell happy right, .org/subscribe. Gets them on the email list, and then 15 minutes before we go live, then they get the thing. But yeah, anybody can join along, but that's how they'll get the emails themselves to get invited. And we do have a free calendar on the Scrap Happy site. So if you go to Scrap Happy, up in the top, you'll find a little link up there that says free events. There's a calendar they can follow, and then they'll actually see when the next Scrapbook Live is. And I've been trying to add it to our social media lately. Like, good job, me. I
What?
actually posted stuff and all.
Alice is rocking the Instagram lately, everyone. If you're not following, got to follow Scrap Happy Org on Instagram.
Yeah, April says is that something could be part of the reminder email. It says if it's members only or open to everyone. Yeah, this is the only one that we have that's open to everyone is the Scrapbook Live sessions. So, but yes, absolutely, we could throw a little line in there. It's like, don't forget to invite your friends because we love to have people play with us.
So I think I'm going to also try and use the sketch today,
Such a good sketch.
although I might have to, massage
Your
it a little
spin
bit.
on it.
Yeah, you know,
That's only fair.
think about this.
Yeah, my husband the one year is like, "Why are you buying pumpkins?" I'm like, because this is what we do. We carve pumpkins every year, you know. I'm like, oh, well, the kids might not want to do that anymore. But then I think he called them the kids, and he gives me trouble all the time for calling them the kids. He's like, they're not kids. I'm like, okay, they'll always be my kids.
Yeah.
I think this is literally him growing up like this. I think that was the youngest one. But I'm just going to tell anybody that doesn't know. So you can see, obviously, I've got years of different Halloween photos here. Well, to find these, do you guys want to know how easy it was? It was so easy. I went into my photos program, I typed in the word pumpkins, and then I refined the search so it was just ones with Joe. And, and from there, I selected them as favorites. So then I just chose the ones to show me just the ones that are favorites. So I selected which one of these were just my favorite ones. And then bam, it was all just these pictures. So they were just like easy to print them all.
That is so clever.
It is amazing how good these tools are. And the hardest part is for us just to keep up on, like figuring out just like all the things we're missing out on being able to do because of it. Like I remember a few years ago when Stacy Julian had showed us like the search and how good the search was when she first showed us that um she said to look up a Ferris wheel on your phone. And I'm thinking, I have not seen any Ferris wheels. I don't have pictures of Ferris wheels. Like I at the time I'm like, those aren't gonna be there. And these pictures of Seattle came up because there's a Ferris wheel in the background. And there's pictures of this came up, and there's pictures of that came up. Like, so I've seen some Ferris wheels.
And there you go.
But it was just amazing because all of those things come up and it is pretty cool the things that you can search and it just finds it for you. And obviously it misidentifies some things. Like if you're looking for, say, a hedgehog or something, it might identify other small animals. It might not realize that that cat is not a hedgehog, but it will try to find all of the things. It's just very impressive. Okay. Jackie says Stacy Julian popped in my head when you were talking about search. She would be so proud. She would actually. She would.
Oh, already making a mistake.
No mistakes in scrapbooking.
Well, I almost put the adhesive completely wrong because I want this to be a pocket.
Okay, that
Oh,
might be a mistake.
never mind. I'm framing it with something else. So you know what? I don't think I'm fully awake yet. That's the problem.
More coffee. Cheers. Okay. these little photos are not going to fit across one page like this. I'm going to have to smatter them across. And as much as I like that, I can kind of pull some of the ideas of this actually. So if I'm looking at this sketch, because I really like the sketch. Now, if I imagine that this is like a smattering of pictures, I think that I like the layering in there. I'm gonna go for it. And then this will become my journaling space. So, and I might need more room for a title. So it's gonna be like that, but different. How about that?
Kind of like me. It's going to be like the sketch, but different.
Mm, might just do black on the background. Use a cardstock background? What?
Well, I admit, okay, so I've framed my pattern paper with one of the sheets of cardstock. But to have a full sheet of this in my albums would just no. But I have pulled out a piece of white cardstock from last month's kit.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to use that to build everything else on.
It's fine to add extras. It's not like a rule where you can only use those things. Because I'm going to tell you, I pulled something else out for this page, mostly by accident because I was tidying up my desk and I found some stuff. But that's how happy accidents happen. And look how great these little pumpkins are. Perfect for my page.
Oh, perfect.
And do I remember to use wood veneers ever? No.
No.
So, the fact that I'm remembering to use a wood veneer right now, amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna fold this because I need this to be on my desk so I can look at it more. But out of the way a little. So Chelsea's asking where the sketch is from. It is from the scrap room. So when you buy your kit, you actually get the sketch along with everything.
Mhm.
This is the sketch that I'm using right now. Just holding it really still in case somebody's like screen capturing that and needs to like and wants to refer to it. Okay. So I'm gonna leave it here on my desk, but I'm gonna play with this. Okay. I think I'm gonna
Hmm.
run some of this and then we'll banner it. Yeah, okay. This ghosty paper is so cute.
We bring you both plaids. That is the question.
And that looks like a cut file. You do get a cut file. Yes, I was saying in the beginning, and this is the fabulous cut file for this month. Isn't it great? I really wanted to actually figure out how to cut it, but that didn't happen yesterday, so it is what it is.
That is a whole other level of effort.
Alice learning how to figure. The thing is, Joe wasn't here. If Joe had been here, I could have had it done, but he wasn't here yesterday, and I'm just like, that is not a challenge I'm tackling by myself. Just putting it out there. Yeah, when it comes to tech stuff, there's a reason that every time there's a problem, it's like, I'm getting a hold of Joe right now.
You guys.
Yeah. But once I have stuff set up, like look at my thing. I've got like me up in this top corner, like the tech is arranged. Once it's all set up, sure, I can run it then. How about that? I'll take the credit for that.
I need Joe to come down here and get me set up properly so we're not got this weird like pasted together format.
Yeah, I use this Ecamm program and it's brilliant. Now, I was talking with Janae the other day, and he said, "Oh, well, you could just bring her in onto your thing on the Zoom and do split screens and do this and do that." I'm like, uh-huh. I, I'm like, that is so nice that you think that I could do all those things. Like, really, that's really sweet that you think I could do all that. I am so impressed that you think that about me. Could and will are not the same thing. Yep.
Very true.
Yeah. Okay. There. Starting with this big banner down the middle. And then it just has like another big piece that's framing it. He's wearing a lot of blue, which I wish I could pick up on this, but that's just not going to happen. Not with this kid, at least. So now I have to figure, do I want the stars or do I want this green? I really liked the purple, actually. What do I do with the purple? Okay, let's do the purple. And let's see here. We got 1.5. Okay, so about a 9 thing. Oh, it doesn't have to be 9 by 9. It can be like 9 by 6. Oh, is that gonna be enough when I stagger them? Well, let's go 1.5. Okay, good. Okay, do I like purple or do I like that? Okay, we're gonna stagger in the photos. April says these colors are making me itch to get my hands on paper. I was hopping on today or hoping that today would get me inspired to jump into load. Well, let it get inspired. It's awesome. Okay, I think they're gonna sit roughly like that, but I think I need another piece behind them. Mhm. So I think either the stars or the green, maybe the green. And I'll have it. Right. Yes. So, you haven't been making pages yet for load because you have been a little bit busy. Let's just give that to you. Tell us about the cool thing that happened at Knit City.
Well, for those of you that don't know, in my other life, I have an online yarn shop and I teach classes on, well, I teach the crochet classes, but we also have knitting classes. So I just participated in this thing called Knit City, which was a really big um, yarny kind of market slash convention. And there's like over 90 vendors apparently. It was pretty big.
Hmm.
And it was my first time doing it. So I had a smaller table because I was what they called an emerging maker. And my table got visited by a local crochet influencer.
Crochet
This,
celebrity.
yeah, like he's this really funny guy. He posts really funny crochet videos. Um his niche is that he's really terrible at crochet. um, but he's learning, and he like, I don't know, he's really funny. Anyways, he stopped by, and we saw him filming across the aisle from us. And I turned to the gal who was with me, and I was like, "Do you think we should go fangirl on him?" And she was like, "Yeah." So we did, and he came over, and he checked out my table, and then he was like, "Oh, I've gotta do some filming." So he filmed a couple of things and bought some paper yarn from me. And yes, it is actually paper, and it is washable, and it's pretty neat. So he bought a couple of things, but he also filmed just we had various things on display and whatnot. And he put up a reel just about Knit City in general. And that was great. But then he said in his reel, check out my vlog for on YouTube for like more detailed content. And so when we took a look at that video, which I think was about 20 odd minutes long, um, most of our interview is there. So it was really exciting. And the Sunday, so that happened on the Saturday. And on the Sunday, I definitely had a run on paper yarn. Everybody was like, "Oh, there's the paper yarn." I'm like, "Yes, yes, here it is. Please buy it all."
That's so awesome.
Yeah, it was so much fun.
I was so excited to hear. So I was like, you have to tell us.
Yes, my little moment in the sun. Okay, I think this is starting to come together for me. So it's like the sketch, but not.
I'm putting this together and I realized that I have a punch in my stash that I have to use.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I have spider webs. I, I don't know if it was like on sale sometime where I saw that I'm like, oh, must have a spider web punch. It has not been overly used. Let's just say, like, if we're putting it out there with all transparency, it's not like it's been overly used. Those should still be sharp, right?
Okay, I'm gonna do something crazy.
Ooh.
I might get some heat for this.
Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Well, I kind of want journaling space.
Um, So, question, Allison, are your classes online? I have a cousin I need to link up with you. Actually, I might give crochet another go too.
They are not. They are in person, although stay tuned because I am trying to figure out a way to take them online. The thing that we have found that just kind of really makes it work for us, because we like the in person is super invaluable. Oh, I didn't cut far enough. When you're learning, because then you have somebody right beside you to help with your grip and like point out exactly where you're supposed to be stitching and what they're supposed to look like. Um, but we do like appreciate that there is a large population of people online that are looking to crochet. and we use videos, and the videos are pretty good. Like my crochet teaching partner has a way with teaching via video that is just awesome. She's so like slow and clear and patient and all the things. So I'm looking to find a way to take that online.
Well, if you need to have an incompetent student to like teach, like to do all the wrong things, sign me up. Be like, oh, you mean like this? You'd be like, well, not like that at all, but and I wouldn't be offended. That's not what we meant at all.
Oh, April, the whole counting thing is well, it's actually a crochet meme in and of itself, and knitting, crochet and knitting, but mostly crochet. And that is actually the first thing we tell our students is like, hey, welcome to crochet class. You thought you knew how to count, and guess what? You don't.
Okay, I think that's pretty cute. I'm gonna run that across like that. I could do it from there. No, I'm just gonna run it right across. I'm almost wishing I had done that in another color. The other side is not good, so no. I could still do it in another color, but what color? Would have to be orange, but I think I want to just decorate flowers with orange. So no, this is great. Okay. Mm, yeah. April said she had an online friend that would film her custom videos when she had a question, but she could never remember to count. Well, yeah. What was I doing that I had to count something the other day? Oh, I was at the gym. Couldn't even count to 15, you guys. Couldn't do 15 reps while actually counting them. I would get distracted. That was not I was not encouraged by my progress at that point. I'm like, oh good, now I can't even count.
It's more challenging than people think. Like my biggest problem is that I get distracted, right? So I think, oh yeah, I just have to count to 15. And then by the time I get to 12, my brain has already squirreled down three different rabbit holes and I've lost the plot completely. Okay, so this will give me some journaling space. Yeah.
I believe that I have the ability to be distracted by other things and still count at the same time, and that is just not true.
And that's gonna go in there. All right, we are at the top of the first hour, Alice.
My gosh, how did that happen?
I don't know, but here we are.
Okay, that means that we could do a prize right now.
We could. Where are the embellishments for this kit? Oh,
It also means that I feel very like unfinished at this point. Like it's like, what have you been doing? Oh, talking, right? Okay. Apparently I can't scrapbook and talk at the same time either. It's not just about the counting. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna stick these things down so I feel like there's something accomplished, and then we'll do the prize. If something is actually stuck to the paper, that means that I did stuff, right?
yes.
That sounded very definitive. Or maybe like, sure, sure, we'll give it to you. Okay. Oh. So Debbie has a non-scrapbooking problem, and she says, when you have time to talk off topic, I'm trying to discern how to wrap our gift from my grandson's wedding, or a gift for my grandson's wedding gift. It's a set of dishes for eight. Help. Well, I will say I saw one gift that was wrapped. The rest were like either wrapped nice or with it just bows or whatever. So if they're in packaging that you want to leave them in, obviously you can just wrap them. She says they're two huge boxes. But if you want them to be like more open and presented, I did see some really cute things done with ribbon where they layered with ribbons and stuff. And then, but they used like the wedding color ribbons. And so it was like big, like package with ribbon spilling off. Like I think they got some of that plastic stuff to wrap around things and then did like these big looping ribbons around it, like the thick chunky ribbon, right? I thought that was kind of cool, especially because they had matched to the wedding colors. And then I looked and I think it was one of my friends. So I was like, that just seems like her. I'm not surprised. But that was pretty cool. So I don't know what else to suggest. Who's here a good rapper person? I'm not. I'm not that person.
Yeah, I'd like to say I am, but I'm not. I like things to be wrapped, but I don't know if I'm necessarily a good wrapper.
Oh, no. I don't even like for me, like wrapping is like this extra thing. And it's like, oh, do we have to do that? Oh, it's like expected. Oh.
That's how my in-laws feel. I've taken them to task many times. I have now given up, but they are famous for taking the bag that the item like from the store, like the bag that came from the store and the item inside the bag. And then they put that bag inside a gift bag, staple the top or tape the top, stick a
It's
label
a
on it,
gift
and
bag.
call it
That's
wrap.
wrapped, man. A gift bag is wrapped. That's my official position.
A gift bag with the store bag inside of it is not wrapped. That is a lazy, lazy way to wrap.
Yeah. Yeah, my wrapping might not go. I might not be the person to ask, Debbie. Sharon says I've seen cute wrapping at showers, like in kitchen towels or the baby shower basket with the diapers, like fancy little wrapping things, right? Yes, some people go all in with that, and I'm like, ooh, fancy. Yeah, it's
Alice, show Debbie your spider web punch because they make other styles. How you can make wide pieces with that are unlimited length.
mm. So yeah, this punch you can just punch like what I did right here with this like spider web stuff. Doesn't show up as good. I should do it again, shouldn't I? I should do it in white. I'm just
Ooh,
seeing it
white
right
would be
now.
good.
And like I'm just seeing it right now. It's like I've just barely tacked it down, right? So pull it off, do it in white. It's gonna look so much better. So I'm glad you mentioned it. But yes, you can get punches like this. A little harder now. I don't think you can get the Martha Stewart ones anymore. These Martha Stewart punches, they're pretty good. And I like this one. This one folds up so it's a little bit smaller. Obviously, it's still huge, but a little bit smaller. And when you line up your little things here, I don't know if you were watching when I punched this out. It was super easy. Like I have zero worries about punching this new piece because like it's so easy to line up.
I feel like Michael still sells Martha Stewart punches, but I haven't actually looked for them for a while, so I could be wrong.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna start this one here because that's just how I always do is upside down and line it up to right to the edge. And then I've got my starting one. You can do it like with their punch thing, but I don't do it like that. So Marcia says I generally use a gift bag, but I do at least take it out of the store bag and add tissue paper usually.
See now you can wrap. I have no problem with the gift bag. I have the problem with the store bag inside the gift bag and them considering that wrapped.
Well, but like maybe are they also giving the receipts so somebody could return it?
You can do that without keeping it in the store bag.
Okay.
Although now the store bags are fewer and farther between because,
Right. So they're
we up
valuable. That's
here,
like an extra present. Extra present.
you're not gonna excuse them. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you can see I'm just lining the little spider webs up over here on this background. And when they're lined up perfectly, making sure it's pushed down all the way. And you go over, oh, and then you go back to like where the last one is. Right there. Fabulous. Okay. So much better. Look at that. Now they look like spider webs. They looked sadness before. Much cuter. Okay. So let me stick this down and then I will do the draw.
It's funny that we're having this conversation about wrapping because I was, doom scrolling on Instagram as you do first thing in the morning with your cup of coffee. And one of the videos that came up was about wrapping presents, like unusually sized presents. So there are videos out there, guys,
Right?
how to turn.
I've seen really fancy wrapping things,
Oh,
like where
yeah.
people like fold the wrapping paper a little bit first, and then they wrap the present, and then the paper has this cute little folds that you can then tuck the cards into. And I'm like, people think I'm crafty, but they don't know I'm not that crafty. I'm not like that kind of crafty. That's like a different kind of crafty. That's a different kind of crafty. That is not my kind of crafty. Okay. I've got the pictures laid out here, sorta. Let's pull up our random number generator. Let's do our draw, because that would be fun right now.
Oh, that's right. We haven't done our draw yet.
I know, I got distracted. We talked a little, we had talking to do. Okay, we got 29 people in the room. One is me, and two are Allison. So that's 26 people. So let me put that into this thing. 26. And we're gonna hit the generate. Oh, can you see it? Generates. Oh, it says number one. I've never had that happen before. God.
Who's
Amy
number one?
Kioski, it is your day. Well, I'm technically number one on the list, but but I don't count. Amy Kioski, it is your day, girl. Happy day to Amy. Where is my sheet? Oh, yes, it's folded up right here. I'll just write it on here. Amy K, it is your day. She's got all the good things going on in her life right now. So congratulations, Amy. I'm gonna get you to send me a message to Alice at scraphappy.org. Typed it in there for you. Send me a message. Tell me that you won Scrapbook Live, and we'll get you hooked up with the Scrap Room, and they are gonna hook you up with this whole pack that we're using right now, with this fabulous Halloween paper, with the fabulous harvest paper that Allison is using. Yes. She's like, me? Yes, you. And then you'll also get that Bella Boulevard paper we looked at, the really cute one in the beginning that we liked all the little characters with the home and the life and stuff. And then also the new Page Evan stuff too. So you don't get the add-on embellishments. If you want some of those, you got to talk to the scrap room and arrange that for yourself, but you will get the full flavors of the month. They come complete with the 3 sheets of patterns, the 2 sheets of cardstock, a bunch of little embellishments to play with. and you will have the best time ever. She says, wow. Yes. So fun. Right? So fun. I know. It's so really fun. Like we invite all of our friends, all of our scrap happy friends, and then we open the door to other people to join us. But because we invite so many of our scrap happy friends, I get to know so many of the people that win. Like, we're so great. Very, very fun. Okay, let's get this stuff down. Yes, Christine says congratulations. Robin says congrats. Marge says congrats. Uh, we got yay, Amy. Congrats, Amy. Lots of love in here. Lots of love. Yeah. Oh, and Sharon says, "Don't worry, Debbie. You're gonna have all of the gift wrapping selections because your phone's been listening this whole time."
Yeah, that's so true.
If you're like, I never see gift wrapping suggestions, but now it's all I see. I think everybody in this room is going to have much better suggestions on how to wrap presents after this. We'll all be like, oh, good. But now we know. So funny.
Well, I guess that one's going there.
Uh, I'm trying to like stagger these and like layer them together so that they kind of feel like they're connected. But then also like I don't want to cover up like kind of the actiony parts of the things. So I'm, I'm trying to layer them in ways that kind of make sense. But it means that I don't want to stick them down until everything's kind of layered. So I don't know. Am I overthinking it?
Possibly. All right.
It's like, would it be Scrapbook Live if I didn't do something that was like, well, I really overthought that a lot, and in the end, it didn't matter. Bonnie says, Alice, that's a lot of little pictures. I agree. I agree. Like, part of me, though, really wanted to go back and find every single picture because I know I've got pictures of Joe when he's just little, like a little tyke, and he's like reaching out those guts. He was never put off by it. Like, he made faces about it, but he was never really put off. He was always like, he wanted to get in there. It's really funny because he was also the kid that, when he was eating spaghetti and stuff, there would be nothing on him. His face would be clean because he was like finger, like just like super careful and everything. So it was like, how is that the same kid? Oh, I used up a thing. Points for Calvin Ball.
You used up a tape runner?
Yep.
Wow.
Finished up a tape runner. I didn't start it today or anything, but it's, you know. Ah.
Now I have to find little letters.
Okay. So I use up the tape runner, and to all of you that are ATG people, let me show you something. Done. If you've never used an ATG, then you don't know what a rock that world moment was. And you might not have known what a smart ass I was. I saw people at crops trying to change their runners on an ATG gun, and it was always hilarious to me. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's really complicated. Okay, let's Wiggle that into right there. This is coming right down here.
Yeah. Figure out my title. How we're gonna fit it all in.
Yeah. Okay, this is a lot of little pictures. Whole lot. You are right, Bonnie, but they are pretty cute. I think seeing them all together for me, that was like the impact, right? You get this kid, and now he's growing up as you go across, and he's still getting to enjoy all that. I don't know, it's pretty cute. Oh, Joyce, brilliant idea. Be sure to include a few of your favorite recipes and oh, and wrap as normal, but make a large square decorative piece, kind of like a large square card front to sit on top of the box underneath the bow. Cute. So many fun ideas for wrapping. See, that's fun. You know, it does make it special, right? Having something wrapped. Okay, and next we've got little pieces and these pieces. Okay, what did I do with the little pieces? Oh, oh, I have something on my desk. I haven't decorated anything in my house, and I actually don't usually decorate for Halloween anymore. I do some fall decor, but I happened to find these. They're little salt and pepper shakers. And I just felt like that was just such a nice little nod to the season that those are going to go on to my table later today. So cute little ghosty salt and peppers. Okay, title, title, title. Oh, I don't know that I want my page to say RIP on it. Like, I understand the Halloween vibe and stuff, but I think that that's gonna be noped. Oh, you know how I mentioned there's owls? It says tonight was a hoot.
Oh, that's cute.
This one I think they're trying too hard. He having a meowgical night. Too much.
Mm. It would have been better if it was have a perfect night.
Ah! Did you just come up with that? Because that was fast. That was good.
Every now and then the brain works.
Jackie says, okay, as a salt and pepper shaker collector. Okay, I had started a salt and pepper shaker collection at one point in my life, Jackie. So we are vibing here. I didn't continue with that, which is probably a good thing because I get obsessive sometimes. But yeah, Home Sense. I got them at Winners Home Sense. Mm-hmm. Super cute, right? I do have a little, it's like a little sleigh that has little mm, Christmassy things that come out for Christmas and they sit together on this little sleigh, with Christmas salt and pepper shakers. And I just pack them back in, like I put tape over the tops of them and then I pop them into my Christmas box. And I'm like, am I supposed to do that? She says she has multiple sets for every holiday and every season. Aw. Yeah, I was collecting them. I know I had some from Idaho on a road trip. We were barely in Idaho for 20 minutes, right? Like it was like cutting through as we looped around, but I went to Idaho and I had a Idaho uh yeah, Idaho salt and pepper shaker. Mm. April says Halloween and St. Patrick's Day are big for her. I'm better about decorating them than Christmas because we do Christmas at the cabin. Mhm. uh,
Well, I
oh,
admit I don't do much for Halloween.
okay, I've got little words that say things like carving pumpkins. Let's boo this. Okay, that's cute. Just creeping it real. Okay, so I like the words. So those are gonna have to come on here in some way. I'm gonna have to figure out where those go. I have to figure out how I'm gonna add my journaling. I think I need some kind of journaling square, and um I think maybe this one just might go in here upside down because um I need a journaling piece and that would work for that. And then like this one is it too big? It feels too big. Too distracting on the page. This one's a little better sized. And I can layer. This is too big because it would make a good title, but it's not the title I want. So I gotta make my title now.
Debbie says her great grandma collected salt and pepper shakers, had about 200.
Oh,
Whoa, that is a lot of salt and pepper shakers. And you didn't get any when she passed?
what? Aw. I have my great grandmother's earrings. I actually wear them every single day, all the time. I never met her, but I have her earrings.
I don't think I have anything from my great grandma, actually. Is that crooked?
This journaling piece looks like a big white hole on my page, and I'm not liking it. So that needs to be different. Um, I might grab something else. Um, Jackie says, okay, mind blown. I've never thought of using die cuts I don't like and turning them upside down as journaling blocks. Oh yeah, like this is like okay, right? But haunted, happy, like that's I guess you'd have the word Halloween somewhere on your page, big or something. I don't know, but it's way better as a journaling block. But it's like a little too not the right color, but maybe I can like tone it down or something because it just feels too bright. It's looking like the first thing and the only thing you see is like this big white hole. And obviously I'll have journaling on it, but yeah, it's too much right now. And I
Maybe you
need
can add some ink or something to it.
yeah, I think maybe I'll take a gray and kind of just soften it, soften it up. Also, I need some kind of letters for my title. That's a that's a to-do list item.
All right. Excuse me.
Okay. So I don't have enough purple letters in my stash. That is a real problem because right now I would really love purple letters. Now I know at one point I had sparkly purple letters like these, but I must have used up most of them and decided I really didn't have enough left to spell anything. But I have these little green ones, so I think they will work good if I can find the words pumpkin juice in them. So wish me luck right now. We're on a search.
Okay, I think this is basically done except for my journaling. And some gold mist. Let's add some gold mist.
Yeah, I have that written down on a thing right now. That's something that I want to order was the gold mist. Um, Sarah had talked about some gold mist stuff, and I had
Well,
really liked what she had used.
I just used the fossilized amber distress spritz.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
Oh,
Or maybe
okay.
it was you that talked about it. Did we talk about the gold mist?
I think I've mentioned it before.
Hmm. Okay. In.
Just little sprinkles in my embellishment clusters.
You
I
expect.
got a wet wipe somewhere. There it is. Take it off my desk.
Okay, there's in. Okay, I've got the word pumpkin.
Okay. I don't know if that title's going to come up on. I got glittery gold letters and then some um, pink fresh. I really love these little teeny tiny puffy
Yes,
letters. So it says
yes.
worth the price of admission, and then I can write my journaling in here. I've got the flyer tucked in the pocket. So that's my layout. Now I need a card.
Right? Oh, you're getting right to it.
Well, you know,
World Card Making Day. Woo woo.
I meant to pull out a card base. Thought I had some sitting there. If you were a card base in my office, where would you be hiding?
Mm. I have a shelf where I keep those, so
Yeah, I'm sure I have a shelf where I keep them too, but it moves around, so we'll just make a new one.
these letters are a little too small, but I'm gonna use them. But you know, can we have some that are just the right size, like the ones that you're using? That'd be great.
Letters are hard, man. And then they never give you enough ease.
And I think L's tend to run out. Like there's a few letters where I grab the thing and I'm like, oh, not again.
Hmm. Thanks, April. I was trying to figure out, it's kind of big, but I really wanted it on there. So I was trying to figure out how to get such a giant foam piece on there. So I'm glad it worked. Okay, in the rub-ons is this cute little fox. And I have an aunt whose last name is Fox. So I think I might have to make her a card. Not that I can mail it right now because Canada Post is on strike yet again.
Again, I think Okay, Christine just laughed. We're allowed to talk about it.
Does
I
she
didn't
work
read.
for the post?
Yeah, she works at the post
Oh,
office in my town.
I did not know that.
No, I know. I would have made the same joke either way if she was here or not. Oh, maybe next time I just write it by hand.
Your title?
Yes.
Where are my scraps?
Mm.
Hmm.
Can you spell Alice? Yes. Can you spell backwards? Apparently not. Uh, you know how I said I don't like fussy cutting? I found something else that I don't like.
Oh, look.
Sticking on little stickers. Even coloring is better than this. I'm just gonna say. Oh, Sharon, yeah, yeah. My phone just reminded me, happy birthday, Alice, on Tuesday, says April. Yeah, and we just had Allison's birthday. We're only a week apart.
Why we get along so well? Because we're both Libras.
Right? Very balanced. Very balanced. Don't know that that's a word that's ever been said to me before, but you know, if you claim it for yourself.
Okay.
Well, this little set does not have question marks, and I hate that it doesn't have question marks, but it just doesn't. So,
Thanks, everybody.
yeah, we're actually within our community, so it's not open to everybody, but it is open to all the Scrap Happy members. We're going to do our scrapbook, our Scrap Happy together. Our next together session is Tuesday on my birthday. So, I just was like, let's all hang out together on my birthday. Then at least I know I do one fun thing on my birthday.
Great. Everybody wear party hats.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Even I can craft and make a party hat. I have done that before.
You don't have like a bunch of like party hats sitting around? That seems like something you would
Shockingly,
have.
no. That seems like something that would be in my little tickle trunk, right? But like,
Yeah,
uh, shockingly, no. I know that there's no party hats in my tickle trunk.
I'm shocked.
Now that you say it, I am too. April says everybody bring a cupcake to eat and we can have cake together.
Oh, that's such a good idea, April. Yes, let's do that. Any excuse to eat a cupcake.
Then I get a cupcake. Okay, so I have been eating gluten-free now. I'm trying to go gluten-free because I do have sensitivity to gluten. It's not like at all like celiac, but it does cause inflammation, and that's a problem for me. So I've been trying to do gluten-free. I tell you guys, I felt like a genius the other day. I'm just putting it out there. I bought some slightly discounted bananas. There you go. Discounted. I bought some discounted bananas because I was gonna make banana muffins. Get home and I'm like, oh yeah. Gluten-free, right. Totally forgot when I was buying the bananas. I'm like, surely there's a recipe online. And I'm looking at recipes and they're all like complicated with stuff that I don't have. And I'm like, it can't be that hard, right? It can't be that hard. I made a gluten-free apple crisp for um for our little get together we had just had recently for Ryan's birthday. So I was like, it can't be that hard. I'll just make some substitutions and kind of make it up as I go. So I made these muffins. Took my oats and I ground them like and made my own oat flour for this. And I thought, oh, it needs to have something to stick it together. I'll just use some more eggs and I'll use a little bit of cornstarch and that should work probably. Turns out they worked great. I made these muffins and they're pretty delicious. They're like a little, a little, um, a little more doughy than sometimes my other ones. But like, I felt like a genius. I'm just putting it out there. I made these fabulous, fabulous things, and I'm like, dang, those are actually delicious. So
Oat flour is great for a gluten-free substitution.
yeah, well, and I have a Vitamix thing, and it has that separate little cylinder on it that's meant for grinding your own dry goods and stuff. So I'm like, well, let's make my own flour for this. So not only did I feel like, I hacked the system and figured out how to cook something. Coconut flour. See, I might, I don't know if I have coconut flour. I have almond flour in my freezer, but almond flour tastes weird. So just putting it out there. It tastes weird. But yeah, they turned out delicious. They look almost as good as my normal ones. Not quite. Not quite. Let's be real. Not quite. I've had a lot of practice making the other ones. They look pretty good. But they definitely turned out edible. Even my husband ate one willingly and then he had another one. So that if I was gonna like explain it at all, that says it all, right?
Yes. When they go back for seconds.
You know that it passes.
Yeah, so I had bananas going bad, and I'm not gluten free, but I am dairy free. And I only stock my fridge with um, like a dairy free butter alternative. And I'm also, at a certain age where everyone is like, oh my gosh, eat protein, eat protein, eat protein. And I'm trying to use up, there's all these ants, and I'm trying to use up my Epicure stash. So I have Epicure's protein powder, which is, you can bake with it. So I just adapted my tried and true mom's favorite recipe for banana muffins. And I added the protein powder for some extra protein. I added walnuts, um, used my dairy-free butter. I mixed half and half semi-sweet chocolate chips with dark chocolate chips to try and cut the actual dairy content a little bit. And, dark is healthier. So they were awesome. I just gotta say.
Mm. Okay, Mary says if you want an easy way, buy gluten-free Prairie all-purpose flour from Amazon. You can substitute it one for one in anything. Okay, I'm writing it down. Uh, gluten-free Prairie. Okay, thank you. Uh, my daughter said,
Okay, Alice. Card done.
oh, that is so cute. Aw, I'm sad you can't mail it right now.
I know. She would love it. I mean, she would love getting anything from me because I tend to be bad. But yes.
Terrible. So, so terrible. So Rachel has a question for you about
Yes,
Epicure.
never heard of Epicure before. So Epicure was this Canadian company that they are 100% gluten-free, and they focused on sort of real whole ingredients, not all the chemicals, nothing, yeah, nothing bad. And unfortunately, they went into bankruptcy earlier this year. They have just relaunched, but only in Canada. Um, April, they are talking about coming back into the States, so we're just kind of waiting. And yeah, their relaunch has been like minimal ingredients coming back out there, like that kind of thing.
Hmm. Yeah,
And
so
I,
when it started, they were called Victorian Epicure way back in the
yes,
day, and they did all these home parties where you got to eat these yummy, yummy dips. So that was kind of like where you kind of got the most introduced, and then it's like, oh, and we have all these other fabulous things. But seriously, the dips were so good,
yeah.
that, I might have like over shopped and I might still have like dips for the rest of my life.
Well, yeah, so I was an Epicure consultant, so that was, it was,
You know nothing about this.
yeah, I do not have a large stash of Epicure at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, yeah, so it was like a home party kind of business, right? And I was not ever really in it for the money. I liked the way their clean mixes and their recipes and their way of um, their lifestyle, I guess,
Hmm.
made me feel. And you wouldn't know it to look at me now, but I had lost a ton of weight many years ago through their Good Food Real Fast program, and that's why I signed up with them. So I'm sad that I can't get the stuff super
Yeah.
easily now. I'm sad for my customers because I have a lot of customers who are celiac, and they just really appreciated knowing that everything was gluten free, that they didn't have to worry about it. Everything was nut free, so like no nuts in the processing, at the manufacturing plant.
Yeah.
No gluten anywhere. Many of the mixes were kosher, and like it was such a good product. And I'm still trying to figure out how they went bankrupt, but um,
I know I spent my money with them over the years, I promise. I promise. I did not contribute to their downfall.
no, me either. But they did see a huge explosion during the pandemic of consultants coming on, and I just sort of feel like they got a little bit top heavy, but
Big.
it happens. And so now it is they're relaunching in Canada, but it's as an affiliate program, which I think we're all aware. Like
Hmm.
us in this industry are aware of how affiliate programs work. It's a little bit more to educate my customers how affiliate links work, but yeah, whatever. And thanks for the love on the card. I think it is kind of cute.
Oh, it is so cute.
I mean, that
It's
fox just makes it, right?
mm. But like your little pieces that you added, like just finished it off so nicely.
Well, and it makes it come together real fast. We have all these little extra pieces. Okay, timer's on. You have 8 minutes.
Oh my God. Well, I'm not going to be getting a card made in the same time. Shocking. I finished early like last time, so that
I know you
counts.
did so well last time.
But I'm fiddling with this fussy glue right now, and I have to use this glue, otherwise, like the letters will fall off the page, but this stuff they will not. But then you have to be really careful when you stick them on because when you stick it down, it's there forever. There forever. Yeah. Okay. Well,
So
last
I
one.
feel like I have sort of what's the phrase, like broken the seal or something. I haven't scrapbooked in so long, so this felt good to just work with pretty papers and things.
Right. Okay. So I don't have embellishments done, and my journaling piece has not been inked yet. But the page actually looks pretty nice. Like
Oh, your page looks super cute.
I'm pretty happy overall. These little letters are super cute.
Oh, they are.
They're sparkly.
Where are those from?
Uh, they are Queen and Company, so they're really,
Oh my
really
goodness.
old.
They're super
They're
old.
really, really old. And then um they happen to be in a Victorian epicure jar. I reuse my jars for everything.
Well, they
So
have the cutest jars. They really do.
I'm not just like saying that I love the company. I even love their jars so much that, they got I have like a whole bunch of things that got repurposed into those jars. April says that I heard rub-ons are better, but I still not use them because my old ones didn't age well. Yeah, old ones, a lot of old ones. Now, not all of them. The Making Memories ones that they did those alphas in those little strip packs, those are magic and they still work now. I have some and I brought some out and I use them. In fact, I should have done that for my title here. Those would have been perfect. Um, but this is nice. I'm happy with it now. It's stuck and those better stay there. They better stay there. Let's just say I'm threatening them now. Um, but
And Marcia has trouble using rub-ons on scrapbook pages. So Marcia, I don't know if you noticed, but I added a couple rub-ons. They're mostly covered up here, but they're just kind of in the background as accent pieces. I don't know if that will help you, but
oh yeah, here. That's
what's Alice finding?
my ink. I'm finding my
Oh.
ink. And also, I'm hanging up my little guys because I put up these things I can hang them up so they can see that would be awesome. And then I'm just worried that they'll fall off when I'm not in the room and be like, there goes your mirror balls crashing.
Marcia, I'm not a cute animal forest friends kind of person either. But because my aunt's last name is Fox, I could not resist. There was wasn't there a set in one of these kits that was sort of forest friends and Alice was all over it? And I don't think I was.
Hmm.
Or did you just buy a set that was all forest friends?
Oh, I don't know.
Because you get deer and stuff in your backyard.
I
But
do. I
I
do.
don't. I did almost run over a skunk the other day. That
Actually,
was
one of them
fun.
startled me last night and he kind of like at me.
Oh,
I opened up the garage or the back door onto the deck and then I hear this noise and I look up and there was a deer just right at the edge of the tree line. But like it's not very far away from at that point, right? But it was kind of like, what are you doing there? And I'm like, what are you doing there? Like, we, we were both startling each other on it. So yeah, kind of funny. Yeah, April's drawn to the forest friends because of her cabin life.
the disco ghosts are fabulous.
Right?
It
Aren't they
feels like
funny?
you need more of them.
They had to be hung. They didn't have hangers, but I found a way.
What are you inking right now? We can't see.
Oh yeah, yeah, because I put you on my face so you can see my cool ghosts. I am just putting a little I just wanted to like make this
Bye.
less white.
Just dirtying it up. Yes. Good
Yeah.
plan.
It was standing out like a sore thumb on that page, so I think this will be better. Just a little less. I might do a little bit more on there actually. I'm using a cotton ball because it was on my desk.
Sure, why not?
I
Do
am
you
very
have
much
a like spider web stamp or something that you could just kind of put on the edges of it maybe?
that would be very cool. I guarantee I do.
I'm so shocked.
There. Much better. It was just like looking like a black hole. And like when I'd look at it up on this camera, you could really see. And then I've got some cute little pumpkin things. I want to use a few more things. I'm going to sprinkle them in with some of those words. It's going to have too many things on it, but I like it. It's going to have too many things. But yeah, I'm going to put my little pumpkins in here. Might be over top. I might do a over under thing. We'll see here.
You could ink those pumpkins too.
Yeah, I think they should be. I don't think the brown is working on this page, but I think pumpkin should be orange. So we'll make them orange. And like I'm looking at the ones that are in this set, and they're very playful and stuff, but I really wanted to use these wooden ones, so I'm just gonna. But I'm gonna pull a few of these words like let's boo this, just creeping it real, and carving pumpkins, spooky cute. There's one that says that. So
Oh, they're so cute.
yeah, they're pretty sweet. And yeah. I want to have a little something right here. I don't know. Maybe I should just do like one of these here. Oh, maybe I'll do two of those there and one. Oh, it's too big for up there. I didn't have another small one. That's like sad because that's what I need, a small one. Yeah, I'll just do different. Do two. We'll see. I'm gonna play with it, but we have reached the top of the hour. So let me come back and I'll bring Allison up on her face too. Um, and we will share our stuff. So, yes, this whole month we are doing our load challenge, our load busters challenge, which has been super fun. And I love deep diving into our topics, and Ghostbusters has been super funny. And I think it's appropriate for the month, honestly, right? Did we set this up on the right month or what?
Can't believe we didn't do it before now.
Right?
Now I'm like, every
Actually,
October needs to be a Halloween movie.
last year would have been perfect. It would have been like an anniversary year last year because the movie came out in 1984, but we missed it just by a smidge. So, yeah, and we will, um, so we'll be working on that all month. Within our community, we have our live events coming up. Scrap Happy Together on the 7th. We have Scrap School scheduled on the 22nd. We might need to update that. We'll see how that goes right now. Just with Sarah. On the 24th is our other Scrap Happy Together, and then Happy Hour way down on the 28th. That seems like a long way from now, but I know it's going to be here like before we know it. So we will have all of those live events. In addition, if you're a Scrap Happy member within our community, watch next week. We're going to start posting some questions. They'll be in our member announcements section. We're going to be posting some questions there that we have because we are going to be hosting a super fun event. Now, this is here. Oh, there we go. We're going to be hosting a super fun event November the 8th. And so it's not available for people to register for yet. It's going to be open to all Scrap Happy members to play, but it's going to be open to other people to join us for a small fee, just a small fee for that, but we're going to do a countdown to Christmas catch up. So it's going to be a day where we can work on some scrapbooking stuff. We're going to start the day with our scrapbook live, just like today. And we're going to have different little challenges all throughout the day. We're going to be sharing lots of really fun Christmas related activities and ideas and things that you might want to use the day to catch up on and get ready for Christmas. Some people might be making their Christmas cards that day, and assuming that all the post offices are open. So, like last year, we didn't have post office service until like last minute. It was crazy.
Oh, that was
Yep.
horrible.
Yeah, so really good. And yeah, so that's what we have going on for a special event in November, and we're really looking forward to that. But we're gonna have some questions from our Scrap Happy members, so watch for those starting next week. Other than that, that's about it for right now. Like I said, our next Scrapbook Live is on November the 8th, and everybody can join us for that. But if you want to join us for the rest of the day, then you'll have to be either a Scrap Happy member, which is such a good economical price, just pop over to Scrap Happy, check it out. Super fun. Uh, yeah, get on the email list if you're not. There's a subscribe button. And then if you're not following us on Instagram, now is the time. Check out Scrap Happy Org on Instagram because we're posting all kinds of fun things right now. It's been great. So that's all of the updates I can think of. Anything that you wanted to add before we wrap up, Allison?
No, I think you covered it all.
Oh, and check out the blog. Some really good posts on our Scrap Happy blog right now. Um, Alex was talking about mixed media for digital scrapbookers, and I have never been so close to leaning into digital scrapbooking as when I saw her post. I'm like, those, is she doing like, is she doing mixed media and digital? Is she kind of combining that somehow? No, they were all digital pages and they blew my mind. So, like, yeah, I was very excited. So, yeah, very fun. April's asking if we coordinated our outfits.
I
Totally,
did not actually.
totally,
I did
totally.
too.
Awesome. Okay. Thanks so much for joining us today. I can't wait to be hanging out with you again soon. Deborah says, thanks so much. Bye. Nice to see you. And we will talk to y'all soon. Happy scrapping, everyone.
Bye, everyone.